Hey guys, welcome back to the compound. I'm back with another slam dunk barbecue recipe for you guys today. It's going to seem a little intimidating at first, quite a few ingredients, and even just the recipe name itself, it's like, whoa, hold up. But I'm going to break it down to you step by step and show you that it's really not that hard, it's not that difficult. Barbecuing is easy, cooking is easy, it's just one step at a time. You know, it's that simple. Today, we're actually going to fire up the Oklahoma Joe. I'm doing some sweet and savory barbecue pineapple pulled pork nachos.
What did he just say?
That's right. It's a mouthful when I say it. It's going to be a mouthful when I serve it. But what are we waiting on? Let's go cook it.
It's going to be off the chain.
Okay guys, what I have here is the 2-pack of Boston Booties. Yes, pulled pork shoulder, picnic shoulder, whatever the hell you want to call it. But this is the Boston butt. I got 2-pack. Now, I'm expecting about 5 guests tomorrow evening. Basically, what we're doing now is we're prepping the butt for the smoker tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're going to light the coals. But I'm having 5 guests over tomorrow. I'm expecting 5. This is going to be way too much. I'm not going to cook this whole thing. I'm actually going to cut it down the middle. 1/2 of this will be more than enough pulled pork for me and my guests. So we're going to get started on that. I'm basically just going to split it in half. Alright, good sharp knife. Even in the packaging, no big deal. Just going to slice all the way through that joker. Yep. Hit that bone. Go right through it. And boom. There you have it. 2 separate pieces. Okay guys, next step. We'll need some pineapple juice, good cup, and a little injector needle. This is one of those El Cheapos that come with the turkey injection kit, whatever, Thanksgiving time. I usually save them, got about like 12 of these things. But that's all you're gonna need. Basically what we're gonna do is inject that joker right there with some pineapple juice. Okay, let's get started. Alright, now once we shoot it up with all the pineapple juice, it's because some's going to leak out, you know, and you can just dab your cutting board like that. No big deal. But anyway, we're going to pat it dry. Towel, paper towel, whatever. Pat the outside dry. All the pineapple juice is on the inside. Pat this dry. Alright. And next comes the olive oil. Just going to put it on there. Yeah, olive oil. It's going to serve as the base. It's going to serve as the glue. And what are we going to glue to this Boston booty? A little SPG. Salt, pepper, garlic for you rookies. Basically, we're just going to mix that up with our finger. Hell, screw it. Set it right there. Mix that up. Like so. No big deal. We're washing dishes when we're done. Alright. Set that right there. Olive oil. On. Take the SPG. Be very liberal on the outside. Pretty basic. No, I'm not using any fancy applewood rubs or no daggum pork rubs. No, anything with flavor because I don't want to take away from my pineapple. And you'll see later on in the recipe, I'm going to actually incorporate more pineapple. We'll get to that later. But basically SPG on both sides, olive oil and SPG. And we'll come back. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side and do the other side. And I'll show you the next step. Okay, now we've got the Boston butt injected, rubbed, seasoned, whatever, oiled down. It's ready to get wrapped up in the foil, okay? So we're just gonna come over here like so. Yep. Alright, let me rinse my hands real quick. Now, I usually lay down a couple of sheets. Come over this way. Fold up. Now remember what side the fat side is. You know, I'm doing the fat side down. You know, remember, because we'll see tomorrow why I do that. Why I remember fat side down. Okay guys, she's ready to go in the fridge. She's gonna spend the night. And that's it for today. That's it for the prep work. Okay guys, that does it for today. Like I said, it's in the fridge overnight. Gonna marinate, let that pineapple juice do its work inside of that tissue, inside of the actual pork shoulder itself. Let the SPG kind of work its magic. Let all those flavors marry together in the fridge overnight, like I said. So I will see y'all first thing bright and early in the morning outside of the Oklahoma Joe whenever we fire up the coals. All right. Hey guys, good morning. It's the next day. A couple hours ago, I took the Boston butt out of the fridge and let it get up to room temperature. So, because when you're working with a big piece of meat like that, brisket, pork shoulder, whatever, I mean, it doesn't matter. When it's a large piece of meat like that, you want to take it out and let it get up to room temperature before you actually put it on your grill or smoker or whatever you're running. Because then if you put it on the grill cold, the inside won't get done. The outside will, but the inside won't. So that's been sitting on the counter for a couple hours. Today I am running Western 100% natural lump. Walmart. Picked that up yesterday. 30-pound bag for 10 bucks. Was not gonna pass that up at all. 30 pounds for 10 bucks. Most definitely not. I'm not walking away from that. And once we get the coals going, I'm gonna be running Hickory. So a large vessel like the Oklahoma Joe, it takes mini logs. No chips, definitely no chunks. It's gotta be logs because it's just huge. It's a monster. So, man, let's get to cooking, guys. Like I said, the chimney's fired up. The coals aren't ready, but the chimney's fired up, and we're gonna do a pork shoulder today. Hey guys, welcome back. I put the Boston butt on the Oklahoma Joe at 9 o'clock this morning. It's 2 o'clock now, so we're at the 5-hour mark. I haven't popped the lid. I haven't peeked at it, but I've just added 2 more hickory logs to the smoker box, try to raise that temp. But now that it's 5 hours, let's take a look at it. Let's temp it. Oh yeah. It's definitely starting to get that bark, get that color. You can see I just added 2 more logs, like I said, to the smoker box. I got that lid open that way they kind of catch a little easier. And it looks like we're at 116, so still got a few more hours to go. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been about 12 hours on the smoke, about to pull it off. The internal temp's about 170, 180. It's still going to internally cook a little while once we take it inside. Basically, it's going to bring it up to about 200, and I'm good with that, man. It's gonna be really good. So let's take a look at it. We're going to pull it off. Earlier in the video, you saw I had it over here. Basically, what I did was slide it over in order to, because it's hotter on this side of the grill than it is the other side. But yeah, hickory smoked, and let's go ahead and put it on the cutting board. See what it looks like. Got a good bark. Smells good. Set the fat side down, and there you have it. So when we come back, I'll be inside. We'll be pulling it, and we're gonna build some pineapple pulled pork nachos. Okay, guys, we are inside on the cutting board. It's still gonna internally cook, like I said in the previous clip, a few degrees. So should bring it up to 190, 200, you know, and that's your typical done temperature for pulled pork. But the key thing is to let it rest. So it's going to sit here for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to pull it and set it aside, and we're going to build some nachos. Now that I've got everything cut up, I halved the pineapple and I pulled the pork. And what we have here is tomato, avocado, little onion, and the pineapple, some cheese, sour cream, little lime juice, salsa. The tomatoes already incorporated in the recipe since I diced the tomatoes, but if you do want a different flavor, you know, you can't put sauce on there. Got a little verde and the sauce. Obviously, I've been rocking their shirt all day. Shirts, well, in this video, I'll put a link in the description below if you want to order this good Carolina-based, vinegar-based Carolina barbecue sauce. Sorry about that. But anyway, let's build some nachos. Let's rock and roll. Okay, guys, so basically we have the pineapple half. Like come in with some nachos. Just fold them down in there, like so. And this is just a small portion, just for presentation purposes. I do have a lot of guests over, and I'm sure they're gonna load a big old plate up, and I hope they do, and I hope they enjoy it. All right, so we got some nachos down. Come through with some of this pork shoulder action. Push that down a little bit. Yeah, man. And maybe one more little string like that. There's my hands. Coming back with a little bit of cheese. Cheese on top of that. No, don't have to be perfect. And we're gonna come through with some sliced tomato. Just color. And flavor, of course. A couple fresh avocados on the side, like so. Maybe one more. Little diced onion. And we injected the pulled pork you saw earlier in the video with pineapple juice, but we're gonna come with more crushed pineapple. We're not done. We got one more thing that's going to top it off, and it's going to make this recipe. Bam! The sauce. A Waters family recipe. Local sauce maker here in Aiken, South Carolina. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below if you want to order some. It is off the chain. And we're just going to come through with a little drizzle. Just like that. And there you have it, guys. Actually, you know what? Now that you think of it, do one more thing just for extra. A little sour cream, a little dollop on top, and we can even come through with some lime juice. I mean, I got all kind of stuff. And like I said, I have salsa over there if you want to put that on there too. But yeah, sweet and savory hickory smoked barbecue pineapple pulled pork nachos. Yes, sir.